Guys, right now I'm going to talk to you about, this is 32x gains, right? This is what the video is, 32x gains. I think these gains are actually realistic, guys, honestly. If we look at what markets can do under these circumstances, I'm talking about volatility. We don't know exactly how low, but we also don't know exactly how high they can go. So I'm really wondering what the fuck this dude's doing just walking through my neighborhood. Just fucking looks like he's like looking in cars and shit. I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing. He might have a mental disability, I'm not sure. It's hard to tell. Anyways, what I'm trying to say, guys, is that a 32x gain is not that crazy. Like, I would almost say like 20x gain is not that crazy. The reason that these gains are going to be so much more magnified is because there's such a more of a need for money now than ever, right? So this being the case, I'm talking to you from a perspective of, I have no debt. I don't really have any debt, guys. So my debt is I have no equity I could lose, because if my debt was really high and I had a lot of debt, when the economy and the interest rates rise and the economy starts feeling the pain, inducing the pain, you're going to see people that have a lot of debt lose any equity that they had. And what the fuck is this dude doing? I don't know what the fuck this dude's doing, but I think these people just came outside their fucking house. So you're never gonna be too cautious, guys. I got fucking pepper spray and I got my fucking, my fists, which may or may not be saying a lot for this guy, but my point is that 32x gains are not as, it could go higher, guys. I mean, it could literally go higher. And I know that sounds a bit insane, coming to you and telling you, an asset could go up in the short term 3,200%, 6,000%. But these cryptos are undervalued a lot. Like, I don't think people are realizing how undervalued crypto actually is. So this being the case, I would say like pretty much the entire crypto market is already primed for liftoff. We're already pretty much, I would say, guaranteed on most coins, like almost maybe even up to a 20x. All right, so if this dude comes over here, like, I'm not even joking you, I'm gonna fucking say something to him. Okay, this is a different person. So people just walking around in here, but this guy is fucking on his phone acting weird. So, like I said, never be too cautious. It could be something just totally innocent. Or I might have to have an altercation. But my point is, guys, it's 32x. It's a lot. Okay, it's a lot. And that might not be the top to this thing. It could literally be 6,000, even 10,000% gains, guys. And I'm aware how big that is, guys. Okay, that is a big number, right? This is a big amount of gains we're talking about. We're not talking about just a little 2-3x gain, right? We're talking about we're talking about generational opportunity to cash in on buying power, because that's what people are starting to find out when these fiat currency systems start to crumble. That is where people start looking into where can they park their money. We're not talking about people like me, guys. We're talking about people with fucking serious dough, like billionaires. And once these billionaires, once they see they can come into cryptocurrency on some of these projects that are not that big, but they have capped supplies, they have mining, they have all these tokenomic and economic principles built into the actual crypto itself. You guys have to understand that $1 billion doubles the price in a lot of these coins, or triples the price, if they just add $1 billion. So you will start to see billionaires diversify their portfolios into some of these cryptos. Now, if they try to go beat Bitcoin, BTC, I think at some point, guys, honestly, the people that have been in crypto for a while, they're getting a bit sick of it. Like, they're getting a bit sick of this, like, this cult-like nature of BTC. And I mean cult-like nature, not in terms of what Bitcoin is. I'm talking about this cult of censorship, guys. I'm talking about censorship where these corporations are trying to get their hand on the trading of it so they can manipulate the price like they do everything else. So I think the OGs in crypto, and I mean that people, like CZ, people that are basically running these exchanges and these huge piles of coin, I'd like to see them really fucking give it to these people that are trying to buy out and control BTC. So I just don't think it's what anybody that's been in crypto would want. It's not what I want, guys. Alright guys, that'll wrap it up in this episode. We just very briefly discussed maybe the takeover of BTC and maybe just where all this stuff could be